Good evening. I feel like this is the last one I'll do for this class, so I'm going to make it a good one. So I feel that this Sermon on the Mount is the most famous one that Jesus ever preached. Of course, as we know, he addressed many of the key issues of today. One issue I think stands out is being persecuted for doing what is right. As Jesus said, those who are persecuted for doing right will be part of the kingdom of heaven. As you well know, there are many people across the country and the world who are persecuted for such action. In particular, our president elect of the United States. But I remember one president, Gerald R. Ford, who was persecuted for his decision to pardon his predecessor, Richard Nixon, who had been accused of Watergate. To me, it was right for Ford to pardon him because Nixon had served the country nevertheless. If we can do right and do what our heart tells us to do, then we will surely be a part of the kingdom of heaven. Another issue I see in our world today is mourning. Jesus said that those who mourn will receive comfort. This year has been difficult. My grandmother died on June 9th at age 93. She was the last grandparent I had. My mom, my two aunts, and our families received so much comfort over the course of the period after her death. I feel that there are still people mourning today. There are many across the nation and the world still mourning for the loved ones who died in tsunamis in Japan, earthquakes in Haiti, Chile, Turkey, and Indonesia. There are many mourning from terrorist attacks in France, Belgium, Spain, and India. There are many in Australia mourning the victims of the recent bushfires, and yes, many still mourn their losses after the attack of the World Trade Center. Many have lost their friends and families to cancer, heart attack, and ALS. I should know. I have heard of so many friends from school who suffered such losses. Even today, comfort comes to those who mourn, and I believe we must all continue that comfort. There is one beatitude that I feel most passionately about. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. Mercy is giving others a second chance. I have been given many second chances in my life, and I thank my supporters for it. Many people have been given Many people across the world have been given a second chance and show mercy from God. I recently read that God showed mercy to Columbine High School in Colorado, who won a state football championship the year after the horrific school shooting. But the mercy I saw recently was this week in the election. President Trump was shown mercy even though he didn't deserve it when America reelected him to the White House. I feel like God's mercy is the biggest gift of all. As Luke said, "Be ye therefore merciful, as your Father also is merciful." I feel that we must all show mercy to anyone, even though they don't deserve it. I feel like mercy is help from God to grant others a better life and a new beginning. As the hymn goes, "O God, our help in ages past, our hope for years to come, our shelter from the stormy blast, and our eternal home."